What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this video, I wanted to ask you guys a question. What would you do if the next time you stepped into work, your boss looked you in the eye and told you, hey, John, there is a 1% chance that you're gonna get paid at the end of this? What would your response be? Because I know what my response would be. And the reason why I ask you guys that question is because as of today, Netmarble actually made public the probability, rather the drop rate for all of the premium chests that are currently in the game. The premium hero chest right here, the one that I told you guys specifically stay away from it unless you are very new to the game, because every single one of the characters in the game is in this chest and there's a very low probability, as there always has been, to get the one that you truly want. They made it public and it is less than 1%, guys, less than 1%. So you could spend 3,000 crystals here, the price of 3 uniforms. You could spend that and get back stuff that you can farm for, characters that you can farm for in the game for free. On top of that, these chests are the exact same, 1% chance or lower, guys. And a lot of people are very upset about it, but I don't see why anyone should be upset, because to be honest, they didn't change anything. They're just letting you know why you haven't been getting what you thought you should be getting. And this is what it's always been like for loot boxes in games similar to Marvel Future Fight. And I also have to ask you guys, which one of you guys have actually purchased this thing? I have never even looked at this thing until today. I cannot believe that people are spending 675 crystals, damn near the price of a uniform, for a chance of getting one 6-star ISO. My word, this is straight up highway robbery. Because you can literally just beat ABX, get 100k and get yourself a guaranteed 6-star ISO. It may not be the one you want, but even in this, it's not the one you want. So I'm just like, wow, guys, wow. Never, ever buy this. This is straight rip-off. And the fact that this has a less than 1% chance is just a spit right in your face, like a really gnarly one too. Like, that is disgusting. The only chest out of all of these 4 that's worth even looking at is the comic card chest, because once you get a comic card from here, if you get a comic card from here, I should say, it immediately affects all 150 plus characters in your roster. So that's the only reason you should even look at this. But the drop rate for this is the exact same. Well, it's not the exact same, but it may as well be. It's less than 1%. Like, my God, it's disgusting to think. And that is why I have never ever in a million years bought one of these damn chests. And now that I know that is less than 1%, I most definitely will not be buying them. And the same goes for this custom gear chest right here. The CTP of Authority, Energy, and Destruction are very good, and I would love to be able to get one. But unless they put a way in the game where they say, okay, pay us 1,000 crystals and get a CTP, I'm never gonna spend my crystals that I have to pay for or grind for a chance, a 1%, less than 1% chance to get a CTP or any comic card. So for now, you will never see me try to roll these unless for some reason they give out tens of thousands of crystals and I'm just spending it just for the sake of spending it. But until that day comes, I will never ever be purchasing any of these loot box chests that are currently available in the game. And I want to ask you guys, now that you know that you have less than 1% chance, is this now a deterrent for you, or are you still going to buy these chests? Because before, you were kind of taking a shot in the dark and hoping, and the fact that you didn't know what the percentage were, you would think, okay, maybe I have a 20% chance, maybe there's a 30% chance, especially since some of the times you'll see chance increase, right? It kind of gives you the perception that, oh my goodness, there's a maybe 20% more chance that I'm gonna get what I want. No, buddy. It's still 1% or lower. Like, my goodness, it is disgusting. And a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, Netmarble is becoming a lot more transparent now. They're actually showing us why we're getting screwed, and that's a good direction to be taking the game towards. However, they're probably just doing this because they're coming under a lot of pressure from Apple and the Google Play Store because of a lot of games having loot boxes that are straight up ripping people off. Not that they're doing anything different, because their percentages are very low. And the main reason why I made this video is because when you're looking at the details that they provided on the mobile room form where they made their post, if you take a look underneath every single one of the chests, they actually said these percentages will only be available from January 26th to January 30th. Now, why on earth, if you're becoming more transparent, would you put a 4-day timer on that information? I feel like that kind of information should always be out there and available for newer players who are coming to this game. And to be honest, not everyone lives on the mobile room form, so they could go weeks at a time without checking it. Are you telling me that you guys are going to put this information, vital information, important information like this out there and remove it within 4 days? I don't think that is a good look for these guys, especially if they're trying to come across as being more transparent. Now, maybe I am wrong, and maybe this available until January 30th thing is not what I think it is, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. But if it is, man, that is absolutely disgusting, and they need to reconsider leaving this thing up and making it very, very accessible for people who actually want to actually see what their chances are. Because for me, this is a complete deterrent. I didn't buy it before, and I sure as hell won't be buying it now. But I want to ask you guys, for you guys, is 1%, or rather lower than 1% chance, good enough for you guys to spend your hard-earned money? Would you be walking into a store and handing over your freaking money to a cashier or a representative or whatever, knowing that there's a 1% chance they're actually going to go into the back of that store and bring you back what it is you paid for? Or rather, what you hoped you would be getting by paying. That's all I have to say for this one, man. Like always, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Link to this post will be in the description. Hopefully they keep it up past January 30th, because I think this is vital information that should always be accessible until this game goes down, whenever the hell that is. Okay, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.